Welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how you can secure or protect your WHMCS from attack. To begin, let's log into our cPanel. To get access to your cPanel, just type your host or your domain name. So I'll type /cPanel, enter. Let's copy our login information. So I'm going to copy my password. I'll enter my username and then enter my password here and click on login. And I'm brought to a page like this. Let's also log into our WHMCS, which is our billing software. So to get there, type your host name /billing, because that's where we installed it, /admin. Now you see this admin thing, we're going to change the path because hackers know where it is. So we'll be changing it because this is your administrative area. That's where you'll be logging in or you'll be using to log in to your billing software. So we're going to hide that with something unique. Now let's log in. We are logged in successfully. Please let's close this getting started wizard for now and then hover here and then click on system health. And now we have 4 warning with 1 needing attention. Let's work on these security risks. It's important we address them. All right, now there's a document I prepared for you. Go to your resources folder and open WHMCS and open WHMCS security, and then these are the security measures we'll be doing on our WHMCS. Let's first of all change our administrative path. To do so, locate a file called configuration.php. So I'll take you here and then I'll go to file manager, open it, public_HTML, billing, scroll down, and we have configuration.php. What I want you to do is open it to edit and edit. And then I want you to copy. So come here and copy this code, copy it, and then come down beneath and paste it here. Now change this to something like XYZ admin. Now this is going to serve as our new administrative URL. So you see here we have /admin. After we change that, we'll now have XYZ admin. That way users will not know where our link is. So just leave it as it is and then click on save. Now let's go back here and then let's change this path. Let's rename this folder, rename, and put XYZ. So XYZ, and then click on rename. Now when you reload this page, you get an error because this is now an invalid path. So let me reload, and you see we now have an error, and that means hackers cannot guess this URL. So our new URL is, we'll just put XYZ in front of it, hit enter, and this is now our new link to our administrative area. Now let's click on login and we are in. You can change that folder's name to anything you want by simply changing the name here and then renaming that folder to match what is here inside the quotation. All right, so we're done with that part of it. Let's move on to the next security measure, which is we're going to secure our configuration.php file and give it 400 permission. To do so, let's go back and then make sure you are inside the billing, because that's where our billing software is installed. Scroll down, and this is the file we want to change its permission to 400. So remove this and put 400. After that, just click on save and then come back here, reload this page. You see that error is resolved. So we now have 0 needing attention. It looks good now. All right, so the next step is we want to secure our writable directories, which are our downloads folder, attachment folder, template_C folder, and then clones folder. So the way we do that is go back to your cPanel and then go up one level, and make sure you are on this interface. Here, create a new folder and put something like WHMCS data and click on create folder. Now let's go inside public underscore and then go inside billing. We're going to move attachment. So hold down Control and click on attachment, downloads, scroll down and crones. So you should see crones template underscore C. Now click on one of them and drag, and you see 4 files are moving, and drag it inside this folder that we just created outside of our public underscore HTML. So just leave it there, just drop it there, and those folders are moved to that directory. Now right now your site is broken. Don't worry, we have to reconfigure them inside our configuration file and tell our software where those folders are located or relocated. So I made your work very simple for you. Let's go back to that folder, scroll down, all right, and this is what we did. We just finished with this one. We are done with this. It's now left with our custom paths. So copy from here to here, just copy everything, and then come inside our configuration, our configuration file. Okay, if you want, you can reopen it. Okay, so let's reopen it, and then close the first one. Now let's inside here paste what you just copied, and then you see this username on top. You see your username there. Just copy your username, copy it, and replace this username thing. So replace username, this username, replace it with your username, this username, replace it with your username, and then finally this username, replace it with your username. Next, what we'll do is we have a duplicated line. So templates underscore compile directory is also here, template underscore compile directory. So remove this line or just comment it out by putting / / after that save this file. Excellent. Now let's reload our billing software, reload, and then we have one error here. Don't worry, we have to reconfigure the paths, our storage paths, and this error will go. All right, so just bear with me. Let's proceed. So come here and go to settings. Inside this search, just type storage, and click on storage settings. Enter your password and then confirm this password. Now we're going to reconfigure these paths because they are invalid. Now when I click on this, you're going to get an error. This, you get an error, you get an error. So these are invalid paths. The way we do that is, you see this, just leave it as local storage and click on plus. All right, return to your configuration file, and we're going to copy the path to our new downloads folder, which is this one. So copy from here to here. Just copy what is inside the quotation, copy, and then I want you to paste it here. Click on save. And we have created a new path for our downloads. Let's work on our attachments. So the same thing, click on plus and then go to your configuration file, and this is our attachment path, new attachments path. Copy that, come here and paste your new attachments path and click on save. Projects. So with projects, what I usually do is I put them inside attachments. So forget about it. Okay, so forget about it, and then now come here, settings, and then attachments. Change this, just click here and pick your new path. So go down and you should see your new path, pick it, and then click on switch. Downloads, click and go down and your new path is there, pick that one and click on switch and continue. We have attachments, switch, downloads, switch, under downloads, switch, attachments, switch. Now this is projects, but with the projects I usually put them inside attachments, so just leave it inside attachments. So attachments, switch, and then another attachment, switch. So what we just did here is we are pointing our storage paths to where those folders are relocated to. Now come here and then go to, but before that, let's delete our old paths. So our old paths will give us error, but our new paths are good. So you see that. So click and delete. Click, delete. And then projects, click and delete. And leave only these two paths. Okay. Now hover here and go to system health. So system health. And now our needed attention is gone with thread warning. So we still have work to do to reduce this to 1. Okay. So let's move forward. The next thing is we have recommended PHP extensions here that we have to enable. Okay. So the way we do that is we go back to our cPanel and type select and click on select PHP version. Click on extensions. Click here and pick, if you're on the native, click and pick 8.1. This is going to give you a whole lot of issues, but don't worry. Now pick IronCube loader and then apply. Let's be sure our website is still working, because when you enable that, you can break your site, but don't worry, it's for our own good. Okay, so now we've enabled that, but we have opened more issues. Don't worry, let's fix them. Come back, and then I want you to pick SOAP. So we have SOAP here. Pick SOAP, and then info file or file info. Pick file info. Excellent. Reload, and we're back to 3. Don't worry. Next up, we have MySQL extension and then nd pdo MySQL. So we're going to enable nd pdo, so which is here, nd pdo. Just ignore it. Okay, don't worry about it. Reload the page and it will enable for you. Okay, wait patiently. Now let's go back there, and you see it's enabled. Now go back to your application, reload, and now we have 2. So it's left with 1, which is a major concern, and then the other one is not important. You forget about it. Okay, our last step is to update our updates directory. So go to utility, so utilities, click on update WHMCS, enter your password and then confirm. Click on configure update path, and then we're going to enter a path here. But before that, go back to your files manager and then go to your non-public directory. So we'll go up one level. Inside the WHMCS data, open it, and we're going to add another folder here called updates. So just put updates, put it there, and click on create. Now what I want you to do is copy one of these paths. Okay, so just copy one of them, it doesn't matter, copy, and then come here, paste it here. But the only thing you have to now do here is remove it and put updates, because that's the new folder. So updates, and then click on save, because this is the new folder we created here, updates, and that's the path. Now when you go back and go to system health, you should now have 1. Congratulations, if you have reached this part and you've successfully done this and you have 1 here, then you're good to go. Now if you have issues, contact me with that button on top, and then I'll be there to help you out. Hello, before we go back to the tutorial, do you know this video you're watching right now is a part of my web hosting business setup masterclass? It is a program I set up to assist anyone looking to start, grow, and manage a web hosting business from home. In that masterclass, you learn how to set up your own hosting business, just like what you are seeing on your screen. Your users will click on buy hosting, pick one of your packages, and then place order. They are asked to enter their domain names. So they enter whatever domain they want to register, pick a TLD, weather.com, .net, .org, and then click on check. The system will check for this domain's availability, and if it's available, it will allow your users to proceed to buy this hosting and domain name. To learn more about the program, check the description of this video. That's enough. Let's go back to the tutorial. There's yet one last thing we have to do, and it only becomes an issue when you want to automate your billing software to do things like sending reminders and then suspension of users' accounts. So that's what we call cron. So inside your WHMCS data, inside cron, open cron, and then you see this, rename it, and then I want you to remove this new and the dot and rename it. Open this. All right, so edit it. Sorry, don't double click on it. Just edit it. Now comment this out. All right, so comment it out, and then copy this, point it to where our WHMCS is installed. Now copy this username, so your username, copy it and paste it here. So paste your username here, and this is a path to our WHMCS. Now click on save, and we're good to go. And we are done securing our WHMCS software. One last thing, please don't forget your path, because this is now going to be your new path to log in as the website owner. If you forget it, then you have to look for it. So make sure you copy it and save it somewhere safe, and then anytime you want to log in, you can simply access it.